So on Sports Today, we finally have one of our classiest players that we have on the circuit currently. Freestyle chess, esports World Cup, classical chess, you name it. He continues to have success on a regular basis. Arjun Erigaisi joins us today just on the eve of the Chennai Grand Masters. And Arjun, thank you so much for taking time out and talking to Sports Today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Arjun, freestyle chess, when you look at it, esports World Cup, the one common success trait when you have to look at Indian chess in total is you. You managed to do well in freestyle. In the esports World Cup, also, you made it into the knockout stages. You pushed Magnus to the limit. Unfortunately, you fell short, but that will come to a bit later. We have seen the others struggle a bit. How come you are managing to excel in freestyle and in all these kind of rapid time control formats so consistently?
Uh, to be honest, I think it would be an overstatement to call my performance in freestyle as well as esports uh, any success because, like, they're decent, but I think it's nothing to be particularly proud of. And maybe it gets a bit of limelight because I have done a bit better than the other Indians, but I still wouldn't take credit for it because it's not something too impressive. I would say.
Arjun, your performances in the esports World Cup. I mean, how happy you are with the performance, and then you gave one statement that chess needs these kind of major platforms also, like an inclusion in the esports World Cup. How would you? Why did you say that particular statement? Considering chess is organized on such a massive scale and the popularity is growing, does it need something like the esports World Cup for greater growth?
Yeah, I have always taught and also mentioned it in a few interviews that like with such long time controls and like players going into like half an hour long thing on one move sometimes, it's like hard for the players to be hard for the spectators to be completely engaged in the sport. So like it needs to be quick and more excitement based. And further, I think like I hadn't thought of esports at that point, but now that the esports has come, I think it's a perfect fit, and I'm so happy chess joined esports. And I think like we could see there were a lot of spectators tuning in, and like people were cheering for teams, and like that's something new for the chess world, and it was definitely something fun to see. I wish my performance was a bit better. Nevertheless, I'm happy with the fact that esports and chess have joined hands.
Arjun, the first 8 months of 2025 are done. How would you look back upon your performances? How would you rate this year as compared to 2024? Has it been great for you? Has it been a mixed bag for you? Are there areas to improve upon?
Uh, in terms of purely results, I think this year has been quite disappointing, especially compared to 2024. But as a whole, I see myself improving, so I don't see it as such a bad thing. And like the results are one thing, but like what matters more is whether you think you're improving or not. And about that, I feel positive, but I hope like they'll be back better results pretty soon.
Okay, because Arjun, why I asked in 2025 is this is a very important year. You have got the Chess World Cup coming up. You also have if you look at it, if you participate and do well, if you finish in the top three, you will qualify for the candidates. Last year, I mean, last edition of the Chess World Cup, you narrowly missed out on the candidates. So, is the Chess World Cup your major aim now going into 2025 and sealing a spot in the candidates, or are you going to play more tournaments in order to build up for this?
Yeah, candidates is definitely the main aim, like that to qualify for candidates. But before World Cup, we have Grand Swiss, which is starting next month. So my first focus is on that. But even before that, I'm playing in Chennai, Quantbox Chennai Grand Masters starting tomorrow. So yeah, my immediate focus is going to be on that, even though it doesn't have much to do with candidates.
Okay, Arjun, when you look at the whole situation that is there with Indian chess, okay, we are all dominating on all stages. And there is a dream that someday we will have an all Indian final that might come up. That might happen through Grand Swiss candidates if you do, you, Prag, and all do well. But how do you transition yourself? I mean, you've been good in the rapid time controls, you've done well in freestyle, you're also doing well in classical chess also. How mentally, what are the mental preparations that you have to do in order to adjust to the formats easily in that sense?
Uh, Actually, this is not something I have done consciously, but I have I have practiced across all formats, not just right now, but like even before all this, rapid blitz became famous, has more importance nowadays. But I used to play rapid blitz and non-increment chess like back in the day when it wasn't important as well, and not that much, but a little bit of freestyle as well. So uh, back then it just happened to be random, but yeah, it's coming to help me now.
Okay, so last question, Arjun. I mean, Divya Deshmukh won the World Cup. And now, when you look at it, Pranav is also there. He's a world junior champion. And did you talk with Divya after she won the World Cup for a congratulations bit? And how significant is Divya winning the World Cup when you have to look at the landscape of Indian chess?
Yeah, she did spectacularly. Both she and Humpy, uh, it being an All Indian final, it was already a big thing. And yeah, I did congratulate her on her spectacular win. And I think it's very important that it's not just men's chess, but also women's chess is doing well. Little bit ago, it was like we were doing in men's chess, but not particularly well in women's chess. But yeah, after this women's World Cup, it has clearly changed, and yeah, this will also encourage more and more girls to take chess more seriously, and I'm happy about that.
All right, Arjun. So thank you so much for taking time out. And once again, you have understated your achievements, but then we know how tough Esports World Cup really was, the format. We know how tough freestyle is. So thank you so much for giving India glory and all the best for not just Chennai, but Grand Swiss and also for the Chess World Cup.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Arjun. So there we have it. Arjun Erigaisi joining us on Sports Today. And like, share, and subscribe and give us the feedback in the comments below.